This is the plaintiff, Jessica Foster. She says she and the defendant have been friends since elementary school, and suing him doesn't come easy. But at the end of the day, what's right is right. The defendant jumped on her motorcycle, sped off on it, and proceeded to crash it right into the back of a car. The bike was completely totaled. Her one-time good friend won't pay her for the damages he caused, and she has no other choice but to sue the speed freak for $3,000, the amount she's owed. This is the defendant, Lamont Fountain. He says he was trying to help the plaintiff because her motorcycle was acting up, and he's pretty handy. So he took it for a test drive, and the bike got stuck in gear, and he ran into the back of a car. The plaintiff never told him she didn't have insurance or tags on the thing, because had he known that, he would never have taken it out on the street, and they wouldn't be here. He's accused of taking a bad trip.
Jessica Foster?
Yes.
You are suing Lamont Fountain?
Yes.
For $3,000, the amount owed for a motorcycle of yours that he trashed.
Correct.
Crashed and trashed. Tell me what happened.
The day after Christmas, December the 26th, I had him help me install a battery into my motorcycle because it was a nice day. And I asked him to park it in...
How do you two know each other?
We grew up together.
And? I can just smell it in the air, I gotta tell you.
Well, we were lifetime. Well, we've been around each other for mostly all our lives.
Did you guys ever have a relationship or not really?
Mm.
Listen, like I would know the answer to that. It's either yes or no, okay? All right, okay, I think I have my answer. Go ahead, so go on.
I asked him to park it because I got a phone call in the meanwhile from my insurance company.
Why is he parking? I don't understand. Where are you keeping this motorcycle?
It was over my grandparents' house.
And why don't you just go to your grandparents' house and move it when you're ready to take it? I don't understand why
because I needed help putting the battery in there and getting it out the backyard.
Oh,
it was
so
actually
he
in the
had to put a
backyard.
battery in it for you?
Yes.
Okay, and then go on.
And I had got a call from my insurance company because the day before I got in an accident.
You got into another accident?
Yes.
In what, in a car?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, okay, not your day.
In the meanwhile, I asked him to park it, and when I looked up in my rearview mirror...
Well, you asked him to put the battery in and put it in the front of the house?
Well, on the side of the house.
Side of the house?
Yeah.
Okay.
And in the meanwhile, I went to go answer my phone, which my phone was in the car. And I just happened to look back in my rearview mirror. I seen him getting off the ground, walking around. At that point, that's when he had crashed in the back of somebody. I didn't know what happened.
Wait. You see in the rearview mirror the crash?
Yes. No, I just see him getting up off the ground.
Okay, the rearview mirror of what?
My car.
I thought you had an accident the day before.
Right, but it was just a minor accident.
So you're physically there when he's putting in the battery?
Yeah, he put the battery in.
In front of you?
In front of me.
Okay. And then he moves it to the side of the house.
Right.
And you think he's doing what? You go to your car, why?
Because that's when I got a phone call. My son was like, "Mom, your phone is ringing."
Okay, so you go to the car to answer the phone, and when you look up in the rearview mirror, you see him getting up off the floor, and you turn around, and it's because he took your car for a ride?
My bike, yeah.
You took your bike, you took your bike for a ride for
it was like a matter of 30 seconds.
So we're talking about what, 100 feet or less? 50
less than
feet?
100
And he
feet.
crashed it in 50 feet? Oh my gosh! You couldn't drive at 50 feet without crashing it? Who did he crash into? Another car?
Yes.
Oh, for the love of all that's holy, what happened?
Well, we had been working on this bike for about a week. She needed a stator, she needed a battery, and the bike has been put up for the whole summer, so she hasn't been riding it. I rode the bike from the south side to the north side to her grandmother's spot. I got stuck.
Wait, what was it doing on the south side?
Because that's where the bike was.
At whose house?
Originally, at her friend's house.
Is that accurate?
Yes.
Okay, so you had ridden the bike from point A to point B to the grandmother's house.
Yes, the bike got stolen.
The bike had no tags, right?
No.
Did anybody notice the bike had no tags?
I never knew that.
You didn't? Well, that's not like a hidden fact. It's just a bike. All you gotta do is see that it has no tags. You didn't look.
The tags are on the tags are on the bike.
Oh, okay.
The tags are expired.
Expired.
Yes.
All right. So now there's a sticker too, but I guess that you're not gonna go that far. So you didn't look at the tags.
No,
so
I didn't
know it
look
was
at the
expired.
tag.
You knew it was expired.
Not really, because that's not my only bike.
How many bikes you got?
2.
Think you can keep up with both of them? and make sure which one's expired and which one's not.
Yeah,
Make
because
sure
that one I wasn't writing because I needed a stater put in it.
Okay,
so I just
but
let
you
that
know
one
that,
sit.
that the thing is, so it's expired because you weren't writing it. That's
Right.
fine. You saved yourself some money. It's also uninsured, right?
Yes.
So you saved yourself some money there, but you got this guy riding it from point A to point B without telling him either of those things? Yeah, right? Okay, so now you take it to the grandmother's. Now it's another day.
Now we're at grandma's house, so we're putting the new really charged battery into the bike. So I put the battery, I start the bike up, I move it out there. I took it for one last pass, and then on the pass coming back up to her grandmother's house, there's this vehicle that stops in front of me. So I'm going 25 miles per hour, the bike stalls, the throttle gets stuck, and I run into the back of the bike.
Wait, the bike stalls?
Yes.
Stalls means stop, right?
Stalls mean...
Except for that you ran into the back of this person.
Stalls mean like the bike is still running, but you can... and then... So it's like, I don't know. That's what happened to me.
What?
It'll run, it'll gun, and then it'll stall out, and then it'll gun again. So if you're riding
Maybe you shouldn't be following too closely with the car in front of you so you don't crash into it when you're doing all these little maneuvers.
the gentleman stopped completely in the...
Was there a stop sign?
No, he was turning into his house.
Oh, so he has no right to slow down and come to a halt?
Yeah, he has the right to do that.
Okay, so maybe you shouldn't be following too closely where you don't have...
I'm at fault.
The accident's your fault,
yes.
right? All right, so now the police come.
Police comes, and they cite me for the accident.
Right.
Which is true. I was negligent for the accident, and he was like, do you know this bike has no insurance on it? No. Do you know this bike has no tags on it? No. So now I'm at fault for all this. I'm out of 200.
So you got a ticket for no tags.
No tags.
You got a ticket for driving without insurance.
Driving without insurance.
Now, the fact that you have insurance makes no difference because you have to have this special motorcycle insurance?
I guess because I have no motorcycle ops.
What's that mean? You're not even
endorsements.
authorized to ride a
I don't
motorcycle?
have endorsements on the bike.
You don't
so
have
I don't own a bike, so I don't have endorsements.
But that part that part's not her fault, is it?
No, but
Okay.
helping her out. I'm partially...
Didn't you just tell the officer you were under the helping her out, I want to get me some exception?
It wasn't...
Really? Because I looked at your Facebook messages back and forth, and in one of them, when she's telling you, pay me, you say, do you want to have sex? And she says, nope. And then you go back to pay me.
Wow.
Want me to show it to you?
No, you're good.
I mean, what do you think? I just made this up?
But no,
I'm just wondering. Why aren't you paying her? Why aren't you paying her? You've had to pay how much so far on this?
I had to pay $2,040 for the gentleman's car.
To get his car repaired.
To get his car repaired, and then I had to pay $276
And the
for
tickets.
court fines, and then I have $150 where my license is suspended because of her tags and her insurance.
Okay. Show me the paperwork for what you had to pay in court because of her tag and her insurance versus what you had to pay because you were riding a motorcycle with no motorcycle operator's permit.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you that there are things that aren't your fault, like the fact that the bike had no insurance and the fact that the bike had no tags is something that's not on you.
Yes, sir.
How do I separate that from the fact that the one that is on you, or the two that are on you, which is you crashed the bike and you don't have an operator's license?
No, I don't have a defense to the accident. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm not the fault, but I don't think I should pay the whole $3,000 for it.
Okay, how do you come up with $3,000? That's not even the Blue Book value of your vehicle.
Because I paid $35 for it in May.
So the question is, what's it worth on the day of the crash? It's not what you paid for it. According to you, the bike needs repair. It's not total loss. So why would he have to buy the bike from you as opposed to repair it?
Because the repairs would cost more than what I was asking for.
Okay, now I need you to prove that the repairs would cost more than what you were asking.
I have an estimate.
You have an estimate?
Yes.
Let me see your estimate for repair.
There you go.
That doesn't look to me like an estimate.
It's an estimate.
No, I saw the copy of that. What this looks like is that you go with a shopping cart, you put a bunch of stuff and you scan it.
No, I actually went to the dealership.
Okay, well, I'd like to see an estimate that says that the bike is a total loss if you want to get total loss value in court.
That's what they gave me.
Okay, how did they come up with this?
Because I showed them pictures.
Oh, on pictures they came up with this?
Yes, because I couldn't get the bike
you
up
never
there.
took the bike anywhere to actually get an estimate of what it would cost to repair it. Now you're going to have me, I who have never been on a motorcycle, look at your pictures and try to estimate what damage is worth because you got greedy and wanted the full value of a total loss without proof. So now in retrospect, don't you wish you hadn't been greedy and that you had just taken the bike somewhere for an estimate? Show me the pictures.
I even offered her to pay $50 a month until the bike was fixed.
Well, she doesn't want your $50 a month. She wants your money now. She thinks you can afford it. She thinks you're just putting her on a back burner. This whole page is before?
Just the bottom. That was
the
right
bottom
after
is
that.
before. The other two are after?
Right.
And these pictures are before or after?
This is after.
Okay, so come on over here and show me the damage. I just stand right here.
All this.
Okay, but what should I be seeing here? Is it bent? Is it scratched?
No headlights. There's no speedometer. Is no. All of that is gone.
What is that? Is that the dangling headlight?
No, that's the speedometer.
That's
the headlight's
dangling
gone.
speedometer. What part of the bike is that? Am I holding the picture right, or
Yeah, that's right. That's the opposite side of the bike.
was that already there, or that's part of what happened?
That's part of what happened.
Did you bring your bike in to?
Are you all set with her?
Yeah, go ahead and go back. All right, court is in recess.
All rise.
And welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. So if this bike really did get stuck in gear and that's why the defendant hit the car, is the defendant responsible to the plaintiff for the damage?
Well, I think he is. It happens all the time, but it's not an excuse.
Is it not an excuse?
No, if he don't know how to drive the bike, then he shouldn't be driving the bike.
Okay, but if he gets stuck in gear, that doesn't mean you don't know how to drive the bike, right?
Yeah, I think he shouldn't be responsible if he got stuck in gear.
So he's not responsible?
No, I don't think so.
We will see going inside the courtroom.
So I wanted to just have a chance to look at these pictures calmly and try to figure out what the prices were, not on brand new parts for a 2000 motorcycle, and figure in labor, all guesstimates you're forcing me to do by not having gotten a legitimate estimate from somebody who saw the bike. But it's a lot of damage, and it's not her fault that this happened, and these are expensive parts. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna estimate the cost to get the bike back in working order to be $1,900, and I'm going to order you to pay her $1,900. However, from that $1,900, I'm going to deduct $184 in tickets that he had to pay because you didn't tell him that the bike was uninsured, which he got a ticket for. You didn't get that ticket, but the bike was uninsured.
He knew that.
How did he know that? Did you know the bike was uninsured?
How did I know that?
That's why I didn't write it.
Did he know that the bike had expired tags?
So if she didn't ride the bike...
Oh, so you wouldn't write it, but you let him ride it from point A to point B.
That's because he doesn't write it that bad.
Should you be doing this? Is that a good idea? When I'm about to rule?
No.
No.
It could only get worse.
She want that 1900 or doesn't she? Minus 184, or does she want nothing?
That's the question.
Isn't it? $1,716. Verdict for the plaintiff. Pay the lady.
Hold on right there, guys.
All right, so the judge rules there's partial responsibility on both sides, and you're shaking your head coming out of the courtroom. What are you thinking?
She just tried to get me. I mean, trying to be a friend to somebody and help them out. I know the accident was partly my fault, but try to charge me for a full price of a bike, that's not...
Why would she do that to you?
I don't know. I mean, we were being friends for a while.
Long time, right? Going way back to when?
Elementary school.
Elementary school. So why would an old friend like that try to stiff you like that?
I don't know.
Well, you tell me.
I guess it's just in her like that, so...
So why'd you stay friends with her for so long?
Well, I guess that's over now.
You think?
Yeah.
Is that the way you want it?
I don't want it like that, man. Maybe that's her.
All right, we'll see. All right down there. So come on in here. Partially your fault, too, because you weren't completely upfront with him about the situation. What's your feeling here?
It is what it is.
Mm-hmm. What about that friendship? He says he would like to keep a friendship. What about you?
I'm good.
Harvey?
Here's the deal. When you borrow somebody's property, you have a duty to use great care. It's a really heightened standard, and that basically means that if that property gets damaged while it's in your possession, you're going to be on the hook to repair it. And that will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.